stay back, stay back. It's too late for him. Come on, we have to keep going.
Oh no.
I've already had enough trouble getting through this godforsaken jungle. I don't need you screaming at every single statue in sight.
Sorry, Henry.
I don't like to call it that.
I don't know what other name you want to go by.
Just give me some time to think about it.
Well, whatever we're looking for, it better be worth all this trouble.
No, it may not be much value to you. It's sure worth a lot to me.
Well, that's just great. You brought us all the way out here. We lost our equipment to these crocodiles, and you won't even tell us what we're looking for.
If you want to help, if you don't want to help, leave.
Fine. No!
Didn't you get enough back at the fire, Jones? Why? Why'd you come back? I wouldn't have come back if you hadn't have taken this. It's not over yet. Where were you? I could've used you back there!
Hey, at least I saved you.
You can't just ditch me like that. Where did you even go?
Have a little backbone, will ya? Jonesy!
Matt, you abandoned me in that jungle. We were supposed to stick together until we found what we were looking for.
Hey, lay off, alright? I made it out alive, you made it out alive, we're both fine, okay?
I could use some assistance back there, especially when I was fighting Barrett.
Wait, Bernard was there? What? What were we even looking for in that rainforest? Wait, are we just looking for your hat?
Yes, I was looking for my hat. It's important to me. Barrett probably knew it when he stole it from me. Also, don't call me Henry. That's my father's name.
Well then, what do you want to be called?
I don't know. Indiana. Or Indy.
Where'd you come up with the name Indiana?
It doesn't matter. Just don't ask about it.
Where'd you come up with the name Indiana?
Don't ask about it.
Whatever you say, Indiana. Now let's get to the real reason why I'm here.
No.
Yeah. In fact, I've got a good job opportunity for you right here. Working with a man named Rene Beloche.
Are you sure his name isn't pronounced Belloc?
Anyways, he's needing help looking for a rare amber rock hidden somewhere in Belize. This is like this awesome archaeologist job you've been looking for your entire life.
No. What's so important about this amber rock that he's so-called looking for?
Jones, from what I've heard, Beloche will not tell us what it truly does. Some have rumored that it has power of extreme proportions, and some believe that it could have the power to take over the entire world. If we can find this rock for them, the reward would be greater than anything you could ever imagine. We would be among the richest citizens in the States, maybe even the entire world if we are lucky. So what do you say, Jonesy? You want to get involved in this chance of a lifetime?
I don't believe a rock has such power. But I'll come with you.
Excellent. The meeting is in 2 days. Make sure to be there at 6 p.m.
Yeah, I'll be there, Mac.
Greetings. I welcome you at all as we prepare to brief you on what your mission is. By the looks, you are all hunters, killers, and mercenaries. Well, at least most of you. If you have read the informational packet or know at least a bit of what's going on, then you know we are looking for an artifact, and one artifact only. This artifact has no official name, so we'll call it codename Condor. You must have all seen the picture by now, so I don't have to show you. If you're caught stealing it for yourself, you will be shot. If you find it, you are to bring it to me or to a high-ranking member of the French PMC.
Hello? Lieutenant Bowden. We cannot allow them to jeopardize this mission. Eliminate them.
I told Mr. Belloc we weren't going to get involved in this mission. These people are taking it way too seriously.
You know, couldn't agree with you more. There'll be another opportunity, I'm sure of it.
Wait, I have a business associate that lives in Belize. His name's Dr. Ben.
Could he help us out?
He's a doctor. Oh, yes.
Okay. I noticed a problem back at the meeting place.
What's that?
They never said where this amber rock was. They just said
In
Belize.
Belize.
If your friend knows the proximity of where it's located, we could get before them.
Alright.
When should we get going?
Probably in a couple of days.
Alright, I'll start packing. Oh, jeez.
Put on out there.
Belloc's tying up loose ends. Come on, get a gun, go!
Find them and kill them. Look out! Shoot them. Shoot them both.
You forgot to knock. All right, man. We leave now.
Okay. What?
Good enough for me.
Good enough for you?
Good enough for you.
Good enough for me.
You got everything packed?
Yep.
Who cares? Let's go. So, Dr. Weber, live down here?
Yep. Oh, please. Recently, there's been a lot of mercenary activity. Think they're looking for something?
You know what they're looking for? Amber rock. I'm not sure what it does, or why they're looking for it, but, you know, looking for it. Mac told me you know probably the proximity of the location of where it is. Tell me where it is?
Yeah, I may know where the artifact is. But it's gonna cost you. With all those mercenary running around now, it's gonna be a bit more dangerous. So pay up.
You want me to pay you so you can help me? Listen here. I didn't come all the way down here, so I can pay some low-rate doctor to come help me look for this damn artifact. Listen, you're coming with me one way or another.
You're gonna bark all day? Or you're ever gonna bite?
What did you just say? What did you just say to me? I'm sorry, can you repeat that again?
I said, are you gonna bark all day? Or are you ever gonna bite?
Hey, screw you, pal. Okay, we're going on this mission. Put the gun down.
I hold a certain power around here, so don't be pointing a gun at me. If you want my help, you gotta give me something in return.
Alright, I get your point. Look, maybe I can give you something that could be somewhat useful to you, okay?
Alright then, let's get started. Oh yeah, this is my bodyguard, Eddie Matzo.
Okay, please, explain. What exactly happened with your confrontation between these two?
We were never told the fighting capabilities of these men. For all we knew, they were just some...
That's not what I asked. I want to know how they overwhelmed you like you said they did.
You weren't there. I lost my entire squad to those guys. I wish you stood right then and there.
Well, I'm not going to be as upset as our executive when he gets here, but he isn't going to be happy.
Our executive?
So, Dr. Weber, how come you don't look for this?
Please, just call me Ben.
Oh, sorry, Ben. Why don't you look for this thing yourself? It's gotta be worth a lot.
I already told you, I hold a certain power around here. I make thousands from my gang operations. The artifact means nothing to me. That's why I asked for something in return. Speaking of which, what will you offer me in return?
Well, I guess you all need money then. Anyways, we'll talk about that later. Is there any competition out here that might be of concern to us? Any local mobs around? Anything that might get in our way?
Well, we both share a common enemy, the French PMC. There's also a small gang around here run by a couple of Germans.
What's the name of their leader?
It's run by a man named Bernard Barrett.
What's so funny?
Barrett. Bernard Barrett runs the opposing gang over here. Look, do we need to worry about him later on?
Well, let's get back to business now.
What you got there?
A map.
Map of what?
Police. The Amber Rock is hidden somewhere on the island of Cape Hulker. It's somewhere in the forest.
You don't know the exact position, you just know which island it's on? Alright, we should get moving now. Those mercenaries probably have been started looking over there by now.
What's wrong?
Nothing, let's keep going. It's just a trap. Let's go.